guys, it's Becky at Babes in Hairland. Today we're going to show you how to get a tight French braid. Years ago we posted a French braid tutorial, but I still consistently get asked how to make them tight and how to get rid of that bubble or big gap of hair there at the back near the neckline. So we're going to show you the things that we do to combat that. If you like your French braids loose, then great, but this is for those of you that have asked me how to get them tight. My biggest thing is to use water to mist the hair, or even start with wet hair fresh from a bath, because that helps keep things neat and tidy, as well as keeps the flyaways down. You obviously can start a French braid anywhere, but for this time we're just going to start on the left side of the part and section out a triangular section of hair. Then you divide it into 3 pieces. You do 1 round rotation of a braid, and then you're going to add hair to the top. Now I always cross over first and then add hair to that. And by doing that, I have an easier time of keeping things cinched tight. Now you're going to add hair to the left side here. I've already crossed that piece over. Now the trick to this is to keep your hand close to the head. If you are pulling the hair out away from the head, you're going to get a loose, droopy braid. My knuckle is always touching her head. That's how close my hand is to 2 things to keep it all tight. So you're just going to continue crossing over and adding hair into that. Or if you prefer to drop the hair and add hair and then pull it all up together, that's fine too. But I'll show you here. See, if I pull that away, that makes it loose. So then you have to cinch it back in to keep it tight. So as long as you're keeping your hand against the scalp, you should get a pretty tight braid. So that's probably the biggest secret I have, or trick I have, to avoid the loose braids, is to keep your hand right against the head and pinch things really tight between those fingers. Now see, I'm cinching that up. If that hair that you add is loose, just simply cinch it in. Okay, so I'm going to speed things up here. Same process, you're just going to keep your hands close to the head, and as you cross over and add hair, kind of pull it with your thumbs. I guess you're smoothing it out, you're cinching it in, keeping it nice and tight and close to the head. And then as we get closer to the end of the braid, I'll share with you another one of my tips. Okay, as you're nearing the end of the braid, being able to add hair, one thing I find really helps is I make sure my girls are sitting up nice and straight and tall. Here, see, if the hair is kind of loose, I cinch that in and keep my hands really close to the head, pinching it. But if they bend their neck down, that also makes the hair looser at the neck. So keep their head up straight and have them sit up tall and straight just for that last part. You might find it a little hard to get into the hair there at the base of the neck, and so the natural thing is to have them bend their head down or their neck down, but that pulls the hair away from the braid, which will make it loose there at the neck, which you're wanting to avoid. Now on this one, I did have her bend down a little bit so I could show you. I did get a bit of a loose part here, or a loop. We'll zoom in here so you can see it a little better, hopefully. Now that's not bad compared to what's on the right, but I had held my hand way out as I braided on the right. But all you need to do is back it up and cinch that little bit of hair in. Get your hands nice and close to the neck, and that's going to keep it really tight, and you won't have that bubble there at the neck. So again, have them sit up nice, tall and straight. Don't tip your neck forward until you're not adding hair any longer. Then go for it, because you're just doing a regular braid, and finish it off with an elastic so it doesn't come undone. So hopefully this has made sense and you could tell what I'm doing. If you have any other questions, feel free to comment below and let us know what else you need help with on these. I always like to run a comb through things to smooth it up as well. And that's it. So thanks for watching, and we hope you'll check out all our tutorials over at babesinhairland.com. Subscribe if you haven't. Check us out on Instagram at Babes in Hairland blog, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.